Hello and welcome back to the channel, everyone. Today I'm going to be taking a look at Dogecoin, and I have a bit of an update video for you guys today. So in this video, I'm going to be going over why I think Dogecoin is about to have its biggest week yet, and why I think it's actually going to soar and pass that 50-cent mark, which it's been struggling to break for the past few weeks. And also I'm going to be going over some of my technical analysis and some of my key support and resistance levels that I'm going to be watching for the next couple of days and going into next week, as well as how Elon Musk hosting SNL this week could potentially affect Dogecoin and how it's going to be huge for the Dogecoin prices. But before we do go ahead and get started with today's video, please go ahead and subscribe with your notification bells on if you guys haven't already. I upload the best stock videos every single day, letting you guys know which stocks are the best to invest in for each day. And you guys definitely don't want to miss out on that. Also, if you guys want to go ahead and become a member on this channel, please go ahead and click on that blue join button. It supports out the channel a lot. I don't really ask people this very often. But yeah, that could actually help support the channel a lot, and I can bring you guys more and more content every single day. But without further ado, let's go ahead and get started with today's video. So the very first thing that we can actually see right here is that there was a cup and handle sequence right here. You guys can see that the stock was at 25 cents, and then it ends up shooting up all the way up to 34 cents, and then it has a minor pullback, and then it pretty much just consolidates around the 30 to 34 cent. It just pretty much consolidates from the 29 to 31 cents range. And then you guys can pretty much see it just continues consolidating around that exact point for the next couple of days. Not much change. And then you guys can see that the stock actually starts to have a minor pullback around this point right here. And then at which point the stock pretty much goes up a bit higher. And then you guys can pretty much see it continues to consolidate, just continues to stay around that exact point. Not much change happens. And you guys can pretty much see that the stock starts to climb up slowly, and then it goes up and eventually hits 37 cents. And then it pretty much just starts consolidating tightly once again, starts consolidating from the 35 to 37 cent range, and it doesn't really change much. And then you guys can pretty much see that the stock starts to climb once again, hits 40 cents, peaks out, and then there's a minor pullback once again, a very healthy pullback. Not very unusual. And then you guys can see that the stock just starts to consolidate around the 35 to 38 cent range for the next couple of days. And then you guys can see that the stock starts to consolidate from the 35 to 38 cent range, and it doesn't really have much movement for the rest of the day. And then that brings us to today, when the stock actually just pretty much blew up due to a lot of rumors about SNL and Elon Musk's appearance that's going to be on SNL. And then you guys can see today that Dogecoin starts to shoot up due to the rumors about Elon Musk going on SNL and how he might potentially make some jokes about Dogecoin or just bring up Dogecoin in general. And people just start to get very hyped up. And then that pushes the price all the way up to 41 cents, which we're pretty much peaked out at. And then Dogecoin has a minor pullback. And currently we're sitting at around 40 cents. So what we want to be seeing for the next couple of days is we want to be seeing Dogecoin having a lot of tight consolidation and then having some minor spikes, because that's going to be a good sign that we can actually end up retesting that 45 cents resistance. And then if we can actually pass the 45 cents resistance, that's going to be a good sign that we're going to pass 50 cents, which is actually our target price. And if we do pass 50 cents, which is very, very likely within this week, because of the whole SNL thing, and there's just going to be a lot of hype around Dogecoin. Also, I forgot to mention that eToro actually added Dogecoin due to a lot of pressure by many investors. But we can actually start seeing Dogecoin start climbing and possibly even hit $1 by the end of the year, which I think is definitely going to happen if there isn't some whales just selling off like crazy, which is most likely going to happen because, as you guys already know, there are still some whales in Dogecoin. There's actually some people that still own a significant portion of all the Dogecoin in the market, and if they were to actually sell off right now, it would actually tumble the price down by quite a lot. So yeah, but I do definitely think that it would actually be best if the whales just went ahead and sold all their Dogecoin right now, because I really don't think that it would be in anyone's best interest or the common investors if the whales were to just hold on until $1 and then just sell off like crazy and just make the price drop on everyone like that. That would just be very, very annoying. So I think Elon Musk actually did the right thing a couple months ago, telling all those whales to sell off. Unfortunately, not all of them did sell off. Only a few of them did. So we might actually start running into some problems with whales as we start to approach 50 cents to $1. I think 50 cents might even be a very important point for a lot of whales. Like, don't be surprised if Dogecoin's price just starts like free falling once it hits 50 cents, because that's just very, very expected at this point, because there's actually still some people that own like over 1 billion Dogecoin, and they got in back in like 2013 or something like that. So I just would not be surprised if the price just goes tumbling down due to that. But yeah, that's going to be the end of today's video. If you guys did enjoy, please go ahead and leave a like. Go ahead and let me know in a comment down below if you guys enjoyed this video or any cryptos that you guys want me to cover. But yeah, I'll see you guys next time.